Thank you for joining our Digital Transformation Snacktime Snippets. I am Bill Marcial, Director of Enterprise Architecture at XTIVIA. Today, I have the pleasure of having Shrikant, one of my technical architects, joining us to talk about Anypoint Service Mesh. So, welcome, Shrikant.
Thank you, Bill.
Thank you. So, Shrikant, I have a couple of questions for you. Basically, there's a big buzz in the market about Anypoint Service Mesh. Now, I understand that Anypoint Service Mesh allows you to integrate non-MuleSoft applications into the Anypoint sphere. But what are some of the advantages other than that of Service Mesh?
Yeah, basically, Bill, apart from this is providing a non-Mule APIs integrated with MuleSoft, it provides on your existing Kubernetes cluster. So whatever the APIs exposed, those all can be integrated and we can get the API management capabilities and also API portal capabilities with this using a open source framework called Istio. This will a powerful feature to integrate your non-Mule APIs.
Okay, so basically what you're saying is you have one-stop shop for both non-MuleSoft APIs and MuleSoft APIs using the Service Mesh.
Correct.
Okay, now you mentioned a couple of things here. You mentioned the Kubernetes cluster. How does that work? How do you integrate how does the Kubernetes cluster work within the Anypoint platform environment? Do you have to have a Kubernetes cluster or are there other options?
Well, the service mesh is, there are two options we can leverage to integrate non-Mule APIs. First thing is an enterprise corporate, any Kubernetes cluster, if we have it, just install a open source flavor, a framework or a plugin on top of your Kubernetes cluster. So that will pass your Kubernetes parts information that will provide, that will pass your microservices information to the MuleSoft service mesh. So what it will do is it's an integration layer between your non-Mule APIs and your MuleSoft actual product. It's like a bridge between these two.
Okay. Can you describe what's the typical architecture for service mesh?
Well, service mesh is basically it's a open source one. Provided by Istio framework. What it will do is it's an infrastructure layer on top of your APIs to manage these APIs, non-Mule APIs. So it provides a layer like scalability and security and also confidentiality. We have to maintain that for this one. In order to do that, this Istio is an open source framework. We use that to leverage this one. Once we install the Istio, we will install the service mesh adapter. So it will bridge the whatever the APIs in your Kubernetes cluster, those all will appear in the API manager of your MuleSoft. With this, we can leverage for our enterprise what are the things we are getting out of the APIs, Mule APIs. We are getting the benefit of non-Mule APIs.
Okay, so basically what you're saying is you're getting the benefit of non-Mule APIs as well as the benefit of having one-stop shop within the service mesh, right?
Yes.
So I have a couple of questions for you, right? MuleSoft basically has a lot of out-of-the-box features that are very beneficial to a lot of clients, right? One of the things is that it provides, it's got an API manager. It also has policies that you can actually embed into your APIs right within the product. Using the service mesh, are you able to actually take advantage of that functionality with non-MuleSoft applications and APIs?
That's correct, Bill. So what are the benefits it's giving for your Mule APIs? Similarly for non-Mule APIs, same set of policies and not only that, security, and also on top of it, it provides you scalability. All these features we are getting from the service mesh adapter. It's a much powerful. It's a early adoption is very very useful for our Mule customers. With this, they can leverage across the enterprise, all APIs coming to the single umbrella. So we can keep track of each and every API. So it will give you a much more features using this service mesh adapter.
Perfect. Okay. So this was great information, Shrikant. So I thank you for joining us and giving us these insights on service mesh. So that concludes our digital transformation Snacktime Snippets. We look forward to more digital transformation Snacktime Snippets in the future. Thank you very much for joining us today.